Yo, what's going on, everybody? GZTV back with another video. In this video, we are going to be talking about, discussing the 6th episode. We're in the halfway point of season 3. We have Se3E6 Puede, and we're gonna kind of give a short summary. Usually these videos aren't that lengthy. I know my lighting is very bad. We'll try to fix that sometime in the near future here in the room. Dude, this hair is so annoying. It's sticking up and looks stupid as fuck. But anyway, let's just talk about it. So Dexter and Miguel are fishing and drinking beer on Dexter's boat, kind of bonding at the beginning of the episode. This is really bad. This is really bad. The lighting is so garbage. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. Yeah. Later, Dexter relaxes by his pool and daydreams of Harry trying to convince him that Miguel won't truly understand him or his urges and ritual. You think Miguel's a pal, your wingman? You might want to put that notion to the test. See how like-minded you and Miguel really are. Every time you let someone get close, it ends badly. And that's what happened to Lila. And he's daydreaming of his father, giving him a pep talk about what he would do, and Dexter's pretty much visualizing what his father would think of him having an accomplice like this. It's probably not a good idea. He's probably better on his lonesome. He's been getting away with murder for years, and he hasn't had any help doing it, hardly. Dexter arrives at a new crime scene where a distraught Deborah informs him that the Skinner has skinned again, and she has skinned the 15-year-old witness, Wendell Owens. This is very heartbreaking. This is honestly a pretty sad episode. A lot of sad things happen. Wendell Owens dies, and Deborah's obviously a mess because of it, and it's very understandable. This kid was barely even a teenager, and he just died like that, and the way he died, oh my goodness. His whole torso is skinned off. It was nasty. As Dexter combs Florida's DOC files looking for a target to present to Miguel with a high degree of difficulty and jeopardy, Deborah enters his office, so he almost gets caught. He doesn't want to tell Deborah about this other case he's looking into, because she's obviously got a big mouth. She's very nosy about a lot of things, so she would want to get involved. So yeah, while meeting with her friend, attorney Ellen Wolf, Marie learns that she's now going after Miguel for prosecutorial misconduct. And obviously Marie works in the force with Miguel, so she's not going to automatically let this just happen. Deborah goes to Anton's apartment and he assures her that he didn't tell anyone about Deborah meeting with Wendell. Whoever killed Wendell, though he knows, he's killed all of Deborah's last witnesses, the guy is, intruding in the investigation. He either, has researched it well, or he works within the force. And obviously, the first name that pops up is Ramon Prado. That's actually a decent suspect. No one's, really believing her throughout the police force, but if you think about it, Ramon is very aggressive, and he has, a clear motive of doing so. So we'll have to see how that storyline kind of unfolds throughout the show. Yeah. Dexter tells Miguel about his suggestion for justice: marry an affiliated inmate named Clemson Galt from one of his blood spatter cases. His first ones. Yeah, one of his first ones on the force. He had to do with Clemson Galt, who killed a bunch of people with, a hammer. What are those called? A hammer wrench? Not with an actual hammer. I think it was a hammer wrench or something like that. Not really sure, but he was a very brutal murderer. And yeah, Dexter arrives at the station deep in thought. This is a big moment for Dexter and Miguel here. Maria tells Dexter that Camellia Fig, an old family friend from Records, is suffering in the hospital with terminal lung cancer, which is very unfortunate because Camilla has been a very good friend of Dexter's working in Records, so Dexter has to race over there and say his final goodbyes. Over the phone, Angel is turned down for a date by Vice Detective Barbara Gianna, so that relationship is kind of coming into fruition on the show. And yeah, Angel's flabbergasted when Deborah asks him for permission to investigate Ramon Prado as the Skinner. This is when she brings it to the department's attention, like, hey, I think Ramon Prado is responsible for this. And yeah, again, everyone's like, what? No way. But then if you really start to connect the lines, connect the dots, if you really start to, like, dig deep and think about this, like, yeah, he's actually a pretty viable suspect. Dexter brings flowers to Camilla, who tells him that before she dies, all she really wants is the perfect key lime pie. A simple woman. At Miguel's house, Sylvia suggests to her recently fired Rita that she work as her assistant in real estate, and obviously there's a lot of money in that. Rita just got fired from her job, and at first when Rita got fired from her job, she was like, this is probably not a good thing for me. I'm unemployed, but this opens up the doors for opportunities, like having Dexter have met Miguel and introduced to the rest. Dexter purposely proposes a lousy plan to Miguel for getting to Galt. This is to kind of like test Miguel, see how smart he is in this field, because obviously he's never really murdered someone, he's never really planned to murder someone, and yeah. But he counters with a better plan. Deborah, who just finished hours of surveillance of Ramon, is once again approached by Yuki Amato. Goodness, this girl is annoying. She probably appears in every episode of the show. So, yeah. Let's see. She has to wear a wire around Gwen to get some details. But yeah, Dexter and Miguel meet at the courthouse, and Miguel details the plan for Galt, which involves helping Galt escape from the courthouse through a side door, and they're gonna make it seem like he just escaped, and that they didn't help him escape. He just like broke out of his cuffs or whatever. Maybe he found something on the ground. I'll be hired, man. Maybe he found something on the ground that helped him pick a lock or something. That type of thing. Deborah informs Angel that she will be telling Ramon again that night. Obviously, no, he doesn't want to hear about it because it's very risky business. Like, everyone knows what kind of person Ramon Prado is. Seconds after Angel passes on a free sexual favor from a recently released pro, his phone rings. So, he's turning down the hookers and stuff, the prostitutes. He's finally learning his lesson here. Dexter brings Camilla a key lime pie, which isn't up to her standards, but yeah, she's just gonna have to deal with it. She's gonna die without a key lime pie. Rita tells Dexter that she might take Sylvia up on her job offer, but worries about working with a friend. It's gonna get distracting, but Dexter's like all for it. He's like, yeah, give us some income, that sort of thing. Back at his apartment, Dexter has another daydream where Harry once again represents Dexter's doubt about Miguel's involvement. Like, again, are you sure this guy should be doing this? Miguel meets with Galt in the holding cell and endures a few racist taunts, of course, like SA and all this stuff. Obviously, I shouldn't be saying that, but yeah, he goes through a lot of racism. He doesn't really care. He's stern about it, and yeah, he unlocks him. Pretending to be a fellow white supremacist, Dexter meets Galt outside the building. He's like an Aryan. He's a part of their group. He's posing as that anyway. While tailing Ramon, Dexter observes him attacking and shoving a man into the trunk of his car. So we've got this guy caught. We know Ramon is up to no good, but the suspense is in the air because is he the Skinner? Deborah finally tells Quinn about Amato's inquiries, but apparently he's not worried, saying they have history and it's a personal vendetta. And obviously, I know I'm missing a lot of parts, but Quinn came with her to witness this, and they reported to Maria, who was shocked about it all. Dexter has Galt on his table, firing off some clever pre-killing trash talk. So he's going to kill Galt for all of his crimes, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of the episode. He ends it with a kill, and pretty much every episode at this point in the season has damn near been ended with a kill. Whether it be Freebo, whether it be Ethan Turner, whether it be Clemson Galt, whether it be that sex offender, pretty much every episode is ended with a kill. I don't know. I haven't noticed. I don't know if the show's always been that way, but yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Cheesy TV is always with the best TV show content. We've been watching plenty of shows. We have an NBA recap coming up tonight, and maybe Cheesy TV live on Twitch, all lowercase. We will be streaming me grinding 2K,